Hey everybody, welcome back. It's a new day. I thought it was doing pretty well last time we played Super Auto Pets, honestly, which was yesterday. I thought I wasn't doing too badly, all things considered. Okay, fine. If you're gonna force my hand, let me take another 2-2. I'm not in love with it, but I'll take it. I'll be a rude hiker as well. They're blasting music out of their Bluetooth speakers. They're doing all sorts of, they're littering on the trail. They're not letting faster people by. You know how it is. I've never been hiking in my life, by the way. I still, to be honest with you, I don't think I want 2 seahorses. I really don't want, like, 2 birds. But there's a but here. I think this squad can go. We need a strawberry. If we get a strawberry, this squad has purpose. Otherwise, right now, it just sort of exists. Which is cool in its own right. But we're about to get bodied by a team that got 1 more bird and 1 more strawberry, which is fair. It happens all the time. Happens all the time. You can't control the shops you get. That's words to live by. All tier 1s, not interested. I don't really want to take a second kiwi right now. Sure, I'll level up a bird. There is a part of me that thinks, you know what, sure, let's sell a seahorse, buy a starfish, sell a kiwi, buff anything. Sure, maybe you can move to the front now. We'll probably put you at the front first. Freeze a stork, roll, no strawberry. I'm gonna lose my mind. And we'll just take a stork for now. Why are you at the front? I don't know. I don't think a stork is great early, but I think if you keep it, you can justify keeping it around longer than like the average unit you get at this stage of the game. Just own this for a little bit. Every team that we face is going to be better than us for a bit here. Now, we could pivot to yaks, but I find that kind of boring. What I don't find boring, though, is now we have a strawberry. And we have a cassowary. Any sell abilities? No. So we're going to have a 9-10 pill bug that's then this turn going to generate 2 extra health for the 2 units behind it. That's pretty solid, man. It's still solid. Oh my god, we're going to lose. I can't. No, we're probably going to draw. I'll take it, baby. Thank you, Stork. Now, we don't need the tunnel vision on the starfish, but we could. Should we? Probably not. Now, Toad is just great. Everybody knows it. It probably does beat a starfish, and you just keep the stork around right now. I hate to do it because the starfish is like a funnier play for sure. Let's have the cassowary get stronger over time. It definitely needs some more attack as well. Let's just give it more attack right out of the gate. How does that sound? Roll me again. There's a certain degree of beauty to not having any synergies because it means we can just rely on stats instead. The only thing that I would say about Toad that's even close to being like negative is that the Toad gets no benefit from having 2 of them. Which normally you double the effect or, you know, stack the effect. The Toad doesn't work like that. I'm going to hit you with one of these again. Just because we have a cucumber scaling you up a little bit. Roll me. So we really would prefer for you to be like level 2 if possible. And you know what? Can I hit you with something? Because of this pill bug, I think we have the luxury to buy more shrimp. Which makes sense because shrimp is kind of the... It's kind of the bug of the sea, if you don't think about it too hard, right? Wouldn't you agree with that? I would agree with that. Pain? No pain! By the way, I've been calling it tempura shrimp. I need to change my ways of thinking. A tempura shrimp is usually a straightened shrimp that has been fried and it's long, it's got the tail sticking out, it's delicious. You add it to udon, you have it as an appetizer, as a sushi restaurant. This is definitely a fried shrimp. It's a different, I can't abide this mediocrity in food nomenclature any longer. Now, I don't think we're doing a pivot. So I don't think we need the capybara. I do think we could dump the stork, buy a pelican, and now it is buffing the pill bug. Sure, why not? Roll me again. We don't need another strawberry for quite some time. I'll give 2 extra HP to the cassowary. The cassowary's kind of pumping now. I mean, rather than give a temporary 4/4 buff, I would rather... I mean, let's do it like this turn. I would rather give... Help. A permanent 2/2 buff. I think that makes sense to me. And we've lost to teams that have been very wide with pelicans before. I think the toad, you keep it around just because like its effect is insanely good. And now we got a certain something going on for us here. Don't care, didn't ask. Plus, you're still rolling an iguana. We do draw. Okay, maybe the iguana's made the difference. What are we at? 2 wins? I think the squad has gas right now. In a good way, though. Let's give a toad a grape. It's going to be sticking around for a bit. I was just... we love everything we see here. It's a bit of a weird one. Let's go for the... Like, the pelican effect won't hit 2 strawberry friends on level up, will it? Or will it just make 1 strawberry friend much stronger? Because that would be better for us than getting a meaningless second level... Yeah, okay, because we don't really need a second level cassowary at the moment. Random frozen shop pet. We don't really need this either. I would just buy the cassowary and honestly just make it part of the team here. There can be a debate over whether it would be better to have a 2/4 or add 1/1 onto your strongest unit in advance. I feel like I don't want to have that debate. So we're just moving on. We could draw. We're losing. I was wrong. That's a strong team. But we're not on lethal yet. Don't sweat it. The cassowary goes to level 2. Then we're looking for a unit to add a strawberry to. And I don't think you mess around. I think while we're here, give me an orca. Give it a strawberry. I don't care if the pelican gives it a buff accidentally. Doesn't bother me. The cassowary is getting a nice buff out of it as well. I'm okay with this. This could be the squad forever. I'm happy the pillbug's getting the bonus, honestly. Don't. Hold on, we're strong. You're gonna move my toad to the front? Orca me? An actual turtle? Holy cow, that was a strong platypus that got spat out. But the turtle, I haven't seen the turtle in so long. It was like seeing an old friend. Now, I'm starting to think that maybe a green pepper would beat a cucumber on our cassowary. Let's give that a try. I don't think we need to go up a level on our pillbug. We may want to go up a level on our cassowary. We definitely do want to go up a level on our pelican. The number one thing we want to go up a level on is the toad. Otherwise, we should probably have a fox out here instead, but you probably already reasoned that out. We'd love to go up a level on the orca too, but I think our squad is actually like pretty good. Sometimes the math just works out. Rat? For what purpose? Hold on. Sorry for party rocking. That's a win. 4 wins? 4 wins. Okay. The scaling is not quite as fast as I'd like it to be, but we're getting there. You know what? Take one of these for now. While it's in the shop, let's take advantage. 2 random pets, 4 attack. I'll take that. Can it do it? I don't know. We're very close to the margins on this one. Our pillbug no longer has much merit in its abilities. It's got a lot of merit in its stats, though. I love this. I don't even know what you are. You look like a basket? Was that a basket? Okay, now we're on lethal. I've never seen an orangutan get that strong. In the game or IRL, for that matter. Let's keep the orca pumping here. Pillbug not interested. Orca, very interested. You spawn 2 units. Guess what? Everybody, well, not everybody. 2 units are getting +4 attack. 1820 level 2 Orca. Our team is strong. Acceptable? What are you, man? You summoned a toad? You summoned a unit that has a feint trigger. Okay, things are kind of, sort of working, although I see a vulture, and the vulture just, especially at level 2, a vulture just scares me, man. No. Okay, we draw. We live to draw another day. Okay. But keep it going. Toad, you gotta be better. I don't want the shoe bill, but I will take a cassowary. You can dump, okay, dump the toad. And honestly, I mean, a Stegosaurus is like a gimme. It's a 13/13 buff for whoever gets it. I do think you should give it to the Orca. And you know what? We'll probably be in a good position to maybe buy an orange this turn. A second. Let's start with the orange. Then we'll talk about a Stegosaurus on the next round. If we can get a Stegosaurus to level 2, maybe expands the buff abilities a little bit. I still have a lot of hope in this team. It's a full vulture... Sorry. It's a full vulture build. I got no toads on the shop, but I got a frog in my throat. What are the odds? All you can do here is survive. It's all you got. Sheep and then Taper. Summons a copy of their my far back animal? I don't want that. Are you crazy? We draw. To draw with a vulture team is nice in and of itself, but obviously we need more. Yes. So you're giving 20, you're going to make our whale or like our orca into like a 40/50. It's totally acceptable. We could apply it to the pelican as well, to be fair. I mean, at this point, we'd probably be better off selling the pelican that gives 4/4 per turn, even if it is permanent, and getting like another Stegosaurus that gives 14/14 temporary, because we're on lethal, so everything permanent is temporary. Kind of deep, huh? Look, I'm never going to be mad at somebody for rolling vulture build endlessly, because I also roll vulture build endlessly. Especially if I've got no other options. And it feels fun to win with it. It feels terrible to lose to it, but luckily, we don't have to worry about that. That's our 5th win. It's the hardest I've ever worked for win 5. Give it a try. You guys are doing great with the strawberry. Honestly, why don't you take a pepper? You never know when that could make all the difference. And then a little extra HP. I mean, everybody's scaling at this point. It's not a huge deal. I might be inclined to just roll. 2 HP could make a difference, obviously, but I don't even want to freeze the stew. I was just doing it to prove a point, and the point was we could do better than just 1 peach. We could basically get 3 peaches for the cost of 1. No big deal. Huge problem. No big deal. A deer? Holy cow. I feel okay. Looks worse than it is. Look at that. Okay, it's win number 6. We're clawing our way out of mediocrity, hopefully. Everybody, take some stats. Yeah, we might not want to feed you anymore, because you're basically giving 30/30. I do feel like maybe we could give it to the pelican, right? Give the pelican a little support instead. If we're going to create like an elite unit, might as well do it like that. I think what I love about the orca is the very real chance that an orca could spit out an orca, that could spit out an orca, that could spit out an orca. It could happen, right? Like who says no? Computer says no? That was a gimme. I don't know what's happening. Maybe all the good teams have already won, so now we're getting back into the pool of teams I can hang with a little bit. At some point, we don't need strawberries anymore. Like, the cassowaries peaked on strawberries. The pelican, we don't really need a strawberry. Yeah, okay. In any case, we'd probably be better off starting to give our very strong units green peppers. I believe in this right now. I can roll. Stats are always going to be worth something. Level 3 orca. I would love to live through this just to see a level 3 orca. I mean, maybe. It's kind of popping, right? It's lit. I have it under advisement that it's lit. Level 2 Vulture. Scary. Always scary. Math worked out very nicely. Spawn a unit with no feints. Beautiful. We're still taking some damage, but that's okay. We're living. Come on, man. Orca. Still living. Now we get to spawn a few units of our own, so get ready. There's a little toucan. Quick little deer. We win these. Beating a Vulture team feels incredible. Thanks for wasting my time. 8 wins. Level 3. Kind of tempted to give you some popcorn as well. A green pepper would probably be better, but a popcorn would be very funny. So let's try that. Buff some HP. Save a hot dog. Ride a cowboy. I never thought I would say this. I think our Stegosaurus has gotten too good. Not a Vulture team. Okay, level 2 Velociraptor is the stuff of nightmares. I'm like feeling very, very negative, but just give it a second. What do you got for... Look at this! We're summoning everything. Is it enough? Please, please, please. Into! We draw these. Thank you, Spider. Still hanging. Dude, the longer a game goes on, too, the better that that Velociraptor becomes. It's a nightmare. Sure, take more attack, I guess, is, you know, we are on, like, round 20. Seems to me like we're probably hitting diminishing returns on almost anything we could purchase. A Velociraptor. But it's only a level 1. Very nice trade for us, quite frankly. The math worked out kind of beautifully. Dude, we win these. And Orca popcorn is just funny. a unit that spawns 4 units when it dies, just when you thought you were out, they pull you back in. I'm super stoked to have another green pepper out there. I think that's going to be quite helpful. Let's get some foods out there. Anybody need less HP, more attack? Not really. I would fish for better foods on a roll in case we're lucky enough to live longer. You don't really need to get to level 3 at this point. You're kind of maxed out. All we really want, I think, are like distributed foods. The Pelican, it doesn't even do anything anymore. It's just a 50-50, which admittedly is pretty good, but okay. Level 2 Velociraptor. That's, we don't like to see that, in all honesty, but you know, pick your poison. Never mind. We don't mind to see that. Look at this. Holy cow. They got us to 10? I don't believe it. What a marathon, man. That was a good one. We deserve Hall of Fame status for that one. Give me a kiwi. Give me a kiwi. Give me a pill bug. Freeze my strawberry. I freeze my strawberry at night so I can get probably like all of the necessary daily requirement of my vitamin C. I'm assuming. Are strawberries rich in vitamin C? I would have to imagine so. Give me a bird. I would rather fish for a bird. No. I'm going for it. Okay, if you're gonna force my hand, I'll take an iguana. But I'm willing to wait for a bird. This is inefficient on a round-based time scale. This is a nightmare. But on a multiple round time scale, this might get us there. Okay, so we've super buffed a kiwi like an absolute moron. Here's what you're gonna do. Combine me, buy me, strawberry me, sell me, buy me, and you're just existing to exist, just for the record. Just because you're a body, you're on the squad. You're our 4th line center right now. They have 4 birds and no strawberries. Fortune smiles upon me today. We're all in on the salamander. This is how we get ourselves out of a pinch. Now, I think you can do this. You can add a bird for many reasons, one of which is that it's a start of battle. Another one is that it's going to buff our salamander. I think you can absolutely say goodbye to your iguana and then add a start of battle effect. More attack, less health. Not really what we're looking for. We can do the same here. And then, okay, make sure you're leveling the units you want to level. Should probably look like this for now. You're a start of battle effect. You're HP. You're a start of battle effect. I think the most important thing here is recognize that the jellyfish is fool's gold. You don't want it. I promise this to myself. Oh my god, the math just works out. Anytime you commit to the jellyfish, anytime I commit to the jellyfish, it never does for me what I need it to do for me. Even though we'll get a level here, I think you say goodbye. This is in solidarity. We take our level. Now I think we can honestly pivot to some Strawberry Friends action again. You buy a pelican, you know it's buffing your salamander. You sell a panda. You buy a cassowary because it gets 1/1 buff for free. You sell the pill bug you just leveled up, and my reasoning for that is that at least it gave us the pelican. And then you buy a start of battle effect, and then you sell it, and then you buy a start of battle effect. I still want to give more HP to our salamander, but we might be in like... we might be in lollipop territory soon. I feel like this has been a big improvement for us. We almost went off. We're still going to win, but we almost went off, man. Okay, so the cassowary is just around to soak up a buff. You can go. You can stay. Not interested, really. A cucumber would be nice. You can't do it. It'll blow up your whole team. With this available to me, here's what I think, okay? Give you some HP, and then give one of your birds that has 0 HP more attack. That way, when you combine birds to save space, instead of getting like a 3-3, we will get a 7-3, which I think is probably worth it. Any efficiency? Any efficiency in the chat? A lot of efficiency in the chat. Now, admittedly, the whole squad is running through basically like 1 unit right now. But that's okay, because we don't have any other options. I could just broccoli you and then not worry about doing any swapping. Like that, you basically, this is giving us 2 health. And 2 health. And then a start of battle effect. I don't know if it's better than the eel. Probably not, but then the salamanders start to pop even more. For round 7, I feel like this is great, but I feel like its actual scaling is a little lower than I'd like long term. But in the right now, that one salamander might be able to get us to 10 if we move fast enough. Otherwise, we're going to need more scaling, and that's okay. Level me, sell me, buy me, sell me, buy me, health me. Why not? Health me, get away from myself. I mean, the cassowary getting 1/1 per turn is not enough. But 1 unit on our squad being a 30-33, that might be enough. Don't get shot, though. Like, just do me a favor, don't get shot. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It's kind of going. I would love another pelican, man. I would love another pelican. Man, you really want me to get a level 3? I don't think we need the level 3 salamander. You're already scaling well enough. This is fool's gold. Take 2 health. I just like everything I see here. Sell me. Buy me. What do we want him to steal? A distributed food. So true. You know what? I'm willing to sell a temporary 4/4 buff. That's so huge. In order to generate a permanent 4/0 buff on this turn. And then please buy soup. Oh, he gave him the soup, man. Come together with your broth. Simmer me. Start me with the mirepoix. That's a little culinary joke for those food-minded amongst you. That's 7 wins. I would love to have like a secondary like backup plan type unit out here right now. Lion, I think, is a little slow right now. Use like a cassowary scaling a little faster, sure. And I think honestly, something like that could help us out a lot here. And our only start of battle effect here is the frog, huh? That spooks me a little bit. It's you sell it, you roll 2 pelicans, and then you hope this guy doesn't eat the dang strawberry. He ate the freaking stew, dude. It's a dream. Come on. My pepper? No, double damage bird. He saw through the ruse. Okay. There's a well-constructed team there. We lost by a 1-3 puffin. We don't sweat that, okay? Still in a great spot. Tier 6 animals exist. I think, you know, we're hitting some, like, real obvious levels. We no longer need to buy start of battles. We freeze this. We can honestly combine our pelicans now. You know, you're so close to maxing. Let's get a Stegosaurus rolling on you, so you're going to be much more, you know, worthy of that green pepper. I also think you could probably, I know we just got it. I think you could probably sell the pelican for now. And you can roll 2 Stegosauruses for a moment. No. You start with a Velociraptor, and then you move up to the front now. Never forget how valuable this Velociraptor can be, man. If you get it to level 2, then you've got a 3 gold coconut armor. At your leisure. I mean, like, look at this. I can't believe we were thinking of getting like a Stegosaurus on this one. The Velociraptor, if you got the HP to make the pivot, you make the pivot. 2 units get 4 attack. I'd rather distribute, I think, here. Less odds that it goes to our Salamander is good for us. Roll me. Roll me. Roll me. I don't care. If our fox eats a green pepper, it's okay. It would be better if he ate the taco. It's still fine, honestly. Now we can have the Stegosaurus buff the fox if we want to. The great thing about coconut armor is that it doesn't just mean you can't die. It means you don't take any damage. So if it's 50-50 coconut versus 50-50, you're laughing all the way to the bank. Not necessary. Okay, 9 wins. Let's keep them both frozen. Learn from our mistakes. We want to see a Velociraptor. Then if we lose, we could take Strawberry next round. All we want is something we already have. Velociraptor or Stegosaurus. It's a slap in the face. I think I just rolled 10 times. And you know what the thing that's going to make you sick is we're probably still going to win. I don't know. This squad, it did break up our armor pretty nicely. They got their own green pepper. Oh. Hold on. Are we pogging? We're still pogging? After all that, we're still pogging. I don't believe it. Okay. 2 10 wins in one video. What a feeling. For now, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. He's kind of cracked with it. And I'll see you next time. See ya!